Your commencement speaker today is Robert Angel. Rob Angel was a new college graduate working as a waiter in the 1980s when he created Pictionary, the classic word guessing and drawing board game. Mr. Angel and his partners produced the first games out of his cramped Seattle apartment. By the time Mr. Angel had sold all interest in the game 17 years later to Mattel in 2001, it had sold 1 million copies in 60 countries. He estimates that more than 20 billion Pictionary words have been drawn in 45 languages. Since leaving Pictionary behind, Mr. Angel's friends call him the busiest retired guy they know. He's an investor, philanthropist, mentor to fellow entrepreneurs, and author of the forthcoming book, Game Changer, about the lessons he had learned in life and business. He's also a public speaker combining heartfelt stories with business advice. Of everything Mr. Angel has accomplished, he's proudest of his 2 children, Sam and Ben, who are not 2 young adults, and most importantly, good human beings. And now that he's nearing the completion of his book project, Mr. Angel is stepping into an unknown future, just like many graduates. And it's in times like these, between creative adventures, that he feels most primed to see opportunity and explore the possibilities for success. This is what he'll talk about today. Please join me in welcoming a friend of Western and a proud advocate for education, Rob Angel.
Hello, Western. And graduates, give yourselves a hand, come on. Graduating class of 2019, and welcome to your family and friends supporting you today. I sincerely want to thank the faculty, President Rondawa, and the board of directors for having me here today. This is an honor. Just looking out at this crowd, these people, this is amazing. I did a little tour on campus today, and I used to work in the cafeteria, lived in Kappa, so this is just a really great moment. I'm really honored to be here. And I can't believe that it was 38 years ago that I was sitting in those chairs with a 2.9 GPA. And I worked hard on that GPA for 5 years. I did graduate with seemed like insurmountable odds, like really bad study habits, a short stint on academic probation, and beer. So what possibly could have happened between where you sit today and I stand now? Well, it's partly because I created Pictionary, and it became the biggest selling board game in the world. But that tells you why I got here, but not the journey, how I got here. So humor me, make some noise if you've ever played Pictionary. Thank you, I'm honored for that. So when you've played, you know the relief when you have to draw something tangible, like Vikings, Up and Up Tavern, Ridgeway Kappa, I was a Kappa, right? And you can visualize it, you put the pencil to the paper immediately and you start to draw. However, it's a little more challenging to draw something abstract like the word success. You overthink it, you hesitate, it gets frustrating, and I know, but ready or not, time has started, even if you have no clue how to draw it. How would you draw it? Dollar signs? Fame? Loving family? Killer abs? It doesn't matter how long you take. The only image of success that matters is the one that you draw for yourself. At my graduation party, the question that kept coming up over and over and over was, what's next, Rob? What are you going to do with that college degree? I had no idea. I had no dream. I had no passion. I had no car insurance. I didn't even have a goal, let alone a plan on how to get there. How to get there. I had no idea where there was. My next, blank piece of paper. You guys have been told your whole life what your future should look like by your parents, teachers, friends, Instagram, influencers. All had honorable intentions, but it's crazy to let other people tell you what your path should be. That would make anybody nervous and uncertain. But I'm telling you, the not knowing is normal. You're young, you're not supposed to know, you're not supposed to have all the answers, and it wouldn't be any fun if you did. It's more exciting to just go out there and explore the questions. So relax, everybody relax, take a chill, don't be in a rush because you have time. Let it unfold. Give yourself permission to discover what success feels like to you. Well, you might be thinking, well, that's great, Rob. How can I move forward without knowing the destination? Besides, you had Pictionary. No, I didn't. I was in the same boat as you guys. Pictionary wasn't even on my radar when I was sitting in those chairs. So, what's been my secret to success? So many years ago, I came up with a life's philosophy, and it's a code, if you will, that I still embrace every day today. I call it OPEN. It's an acronym. O. O is for opportunity. Life is filled with opportunities every day, and not just Shark Tank moments. They're big and they're small, and they generally happen when you least expect them and you're not looking. P. P is for possibility. Don't judge the opportunities. Don't resist from unfamiliar ideas or people or circumstances. Let them become possibilities. E. E is for epiphany. That's that aha moment when opportunity and possibility collide. Your intuition starts screaming at you, yes, this feels right. Right? You just know when it feels good. So that goes to N, which is now. Now what? This is the hardest but most important part. You have to take action. Because without action, an epiphany is just an idea floating around in your head. It's the hardest step, 0 to 1. You have to jump. So that's my open philosophy. Opportunity, possibility, epiphany, and now. So by staying open, it hasn't always led to smooth sailing. I've started down several wrong paths, like selling vacuum cleaners door to door. Sucked. Had to do it. Real estate, tanked. Even tried to open a pizza franchise, fell flat. But all those wrong paths, they got me to where I was supposed to be. So just 2 weeks after graduation, June 12th, 1981, which happened to be my birthday, it was a big day, I moved from Bellingham to Spokane, rented a house with 3 buddies, and was waiting tables. One night, we started sketching words out of the dictionary, and that was it. That was the opportunity. Soon we were laughing our butts off, having a ball. That was the possibility. I had no idea that playing this silly game would lead me down a path that was going to change my life. But late one night, after another inspired game, I had my epiphany. This would make a great board game. So my intuition was screaming, yes, do it. So I was ready. So this was my now moment. I had to take action. What did I do? Nothing. Nothing. I panicked. I had no idea how to make a board game, let alone how to market and sell it. I had my business degree, but I was totally overwhelmed by all the steps necessary to get it there. So I kept telling myself, Rob, you can't do it. You're just a waiter. And I didn't tell myself that because that was my day job. I told myself that because that was the box I put myself in. And that damn box, it led me to overthinking and self-doubt, and it took a hold of me, and I couldn't shake it. I just couldn't shake it. I shut down. I didn't sleep for 2 weeks. So I mustered up the strength to take the easiest the easiest first step, and I knew the word list was central to the fun of the game, so I decided to take one small step at a time. I would dream big later, but this was all my fear at this time would allow. So I grabbed a pen, pad of paper, and a $2.85 dictionary, and I opened it, and I wrote down the first word that made sense. Aardvark. Aardvark. Anybody excited about the word aardvark? Thank you. I was ecstatic. I wrote down the word aardvark. I broke into a cold sweat. My heart was racing because in that second, I wrote down that one simple word, everything changed. Because in that one moment, I was no longer a waiter. I was a game inventor. So I celebrated that small victory. To celebrate those small victories. They count, they matter, they add up. And it felt really, really good. So I got caught up in the flow of inspiration. So I wrote another word, and another word, and another word. And that's all it was. So then I took some bigger steps. I engaged 2 business partners with different skill sets than mine. And I was open to admitting I wanted collaboration and I needed partners. So then I consulted the internet of the day, the Yellow Pages. Anybody remember the Yellow Pages? A couple of mumbles, yeah, okay. So I found 9 different companies, all supplying the parts needed to put together the first 1,000 games by hand in my tiny apartment. It was hard work, long hours, no sleep, and I couldn't even go to the bathroom without stepping on a game piece, and I loved every minute of it, every minute of it. And it took 14 months, and all those small steps led me to holding that first completed Pictionary game in my hands. I treated it like a newborn. I treated it like a newborn. And in that moment, when I was holding it, the power of passion overcame me. And that was the moment, the first moment, I dared to dream big. 4 years after graduating from Western, I'd found my passion. Passion helps us find our dreams. It beckons us with hints and clues, and when we're brave enough to take one small step towards it, it's going to take 2 steps towards us, and then we're dancing with our passion, we're dancing with our dreams, and we're dancing with our destiny. So know this, you don't have to have a dream today to live a magnificent one tomorrow. You don't have to have a dream today to live a magnificent one tomorrow. And being open has led me to some pretty good adventures. My 2 amazing kids, Sam and Ben, lifelong friends, running with the bulls, going to Burning Man, and even an enjoyable midnight swim in the fountain in Red Square. Campus security was not amused, and it came this close to my second probation. So, that's my current picture of success. I'm adding to the canvas every day. I'm never finished. I'm always open to the universe, to whatever opportunities they throw my way. And I love bumping into them. So, being open is sometimes putting yourself in a vulnerable place where you're being judged for your efforts. But be strong, be courageous, and be resolute. Don't give in. Being open is stepping out of your comfort zone. And I can tell you from firsthand experience, that's where the magic in life happens. So be open to who you meant to be and who you want to be. Don't let somebody else draw the picture for you. And press forward in the face of struggles to open more doors for yourself. And in reality, just be open to experiencing all the joys this journey called life has to offer. It's amazing. So humor me. One more time. I want everybody to do this. Hold up your hand. Make a fist. Now I want you to open it slowly. See how easy that is to be open? Right? Whenever you're in doubt, know you've got everything you need to find your passion and your dreams right in the palm of your open hand. And it may seem overly simple, but I wouldn't be surprised if someday you'll find yourself looking at your hand and being reminded to stay open. So, graduating class of 2019, don't stress. Keep an open mind, trust the universe, and take that first of many small steps towards finding your passion and your dreams. And trust me, you will find your aardvark.